Planner friends, it's Nia. Welcome to Life with Nia. Today we are closing out the May budget. May was rough. Not only did we not bring in the amount of income needed, but we also had some out of control spending. And so that made for a very long, complicated, difficult month. That's what we will call it. So we're going to talk about income expenses, business expenses, cash envelope, sinking funds, debt, and savings, and whether or not we reached our goals this month. And we will check in with our Q2 focus. So just looking at our month at a glance bill due page, all the bills for May are paid. The gold and orange color here is our normal household expenses, and then the blue color I did for business related expenses. That's just like our month at a glance. When we get into income for this month, what was expected, let me get my stickers back in the pocket there. Okay, so what was expected versus what happened? Expected was $10,747.62. What actually came in was $6,904.29. So that is a almost $4,000 shortfall. Had very, very low Etsy sales this last month. I didn't have like anything happening as far as there were no collab sales, no huge releases or anything like that. I did have a $3 Thursday, but even that wasn't what it normally is. The planner sesh box was delayed a week, so it just nothing lined up the way I expected it. Did get a YouTube payment, so that was $127.77. And then I pulled $60, which is not included in this calculation, but because I actually haven't pulled it. Did I pull it? I think I did pull it. $60 to cover my Costco membership. So I had shared, it was due, I think, in March, and nothing was triggered when I went in March or April, which was because I only went to the pharmacy to get Petey's medicine. You don't have to be a Costco member to use the pharmacy, and so there's no membership fee. It didn't trigger anything. When I went to buy something outside of the pharmacy in May, that was when it triggered for me to pay for my renewal. So that was $60. We had a sinking fund for that. Okay, let's look at our expenses. So one of which was the Costco membership. Let's see. On expenses, we had rent. No utilities were due this month. They'll be due in June. I had a credit for PG&E, which is gas, so nothing was due there. I just did not pay SMUD. I'll pay that this month, which is electricity. I did pay more to my car than what is due. We are coming to the end of that car payment in the next 5 months or so. So I'm trying to speed it up. So I paid $750. Don't remember what I paid for Navy Federal. I think it was $50. Did not put anything to the venture. I put money towards this Amazon, but you'll see when we get to debt. So these are blank for a reason. T-Mobile, Hulu, that was normal. HBO Max went up, so I was expecting it. I was on I think 6 months. I think it was Black Friday. I signed up for 6 months, $2.99. So now it's $9.99. I need to find some stuff on there to watch. Any suggestions before if not, I probably need to cancel it. Don't movies come out on there? Because I'm not a movie theater person. It's like a very rare occasion for me. But was that just a Panini thing, or is that like a permanent thing? I know they don't come out like when the movie first comes out at the box office, but isn't it like shortly thereafter you can watch them on HBO Max? Or was I thinking about something else? Was that Paramount Plus? Where can you watch the movies at? This is not the theater. I don't need to watch the opening weekend, but like, you know, maybe a month later, is that where I can find the movies? I was really just trying to watch The Sopranos, which I had been doing, and then I fell off because I got busy. But anyway, for the moment, I'm gonna keep it. PayPal, I paid $165. We have $375 to the IRS, $150 to FTB, and $116 for a loan, and then the Costco $60. I also had pulled cash for sinking funds in the amount of, well, sinking funds and cash envelopes in the amount of $1,255. Now, on expenses that are not on here, we had groceries, $294.76. So I had given myself an extra $100 for groceries. So instead of $300, I had $400. So I was a little $100 under what I'd allotted. But dining out, I have $100, and I spent $215. So between the two, it's $510. Between the two, what I'm allotted is $500. So if I put the two together, I was $10 over, and I'm okay with that. It's way better than it had been. I spent $548 on my garden. Now, a little over 200 of that was raised beds. They were on sale at Amazon, 85 instead of 84 instead of 99. However, I put one of them up. One is still in the box because I really wanted 2 more for next year. They are a little bit smaller than the one at Sam's Club and the one that I picked up from my neighbor, but they're bigger than the one I picked up at Lowe's, so go figure. In any case, garden is doing well. We harvested some strawberries this weekend, and they were quite delicious. I have a zucchini that will be ready probably, if I don't pick it Tuesday morning, I will pick it Saturday, just because I won't be here. But the garden is doing well. All the things are growing. I bought some pots and some soil and some other things as well. So that's where all that came from. Bulk shopping, I spent $133. PD, I spent $144.58, and 60 of that went towards getting him a new bed. And also, I spent about 20, 30, maybe $35 on Fresh Pet for him, which he really likes. So I'm glad he's doing really well with that. I do still mix it, but he eats, but he doesn't eat a lot. So this is getting him eating more because he is losing weight, and so we're trying to get some weight back on him. So we have incorporated that into his diet. I also spent I spent $80 on gas, but then I spent another $26, I believe, on propane, which all comes out of my gas fund. So $104 total on gas. And I spent $200 on a new grill. I think I shared here that my grill caught on fire. I'd probably had that grill for like 10 years. It was amazing, and I wish I could get another one just like it. New grill is a learning curve, but it works. And so it was $250, but then it was on sale, so I was able to get it for $200 instead. So those are some additional expenses this month. On the business expense side, I spent $122 on art, $638 on things for the planner sesh box, $88.68 for GoDaddy. I renewed 2 domains, and then I just had my normal everyday business expenses. So the HP Ink, Microsoft, Apple Storage, the 2 template things that I have subscribed to, QuickBooks, Xfinity, all those good things. So that is that. The big bulk of it was the $638 and the $122 combined are about $750, and the art was also for the planner sesh box items as well, and also for the birthday bundle that is coming. So that is fine. Cash envelopes, there is a video showing me stuffing cash envelopes if you're interested, but it was $1,255, and then I did an electronic transfer for $100 for utilities, $110 for car insurance, 28 for home insurance, and 30 for Shopify. If you want to check that out, the video will be posted down below. I stuff envelopes for my cash envelopes and sinking funds. I did make some updates on my sinking funds, and I pulled for the taxes I paid in April, the $2,200. It was like at the beginning of the month of May, so that's why you're seeing it now. And then I pulled the $2K from the profit account that I spent on primarily gold mine and cocoa stuff, but I bought some other things as well. And then I pulled $290 for June. I paid it with June's rent, utilities. So the utilities will actually be on the June budget, but I pulled it on the 31st, so I just added it on here to calculate it so that when I went to balance everything, it would add up. Okay, now, when we get into our debt, the amount we started with on our focus debt here was $11,893, and I had a goal to get to $10,000 or less. That did not happen. In fact, we went up, so we are ending the month with $12,242.82. So we went up about $350. I have these two cards, the Venture and the Amazon, that are 0% interest. Nothing was paid to the Venture, but that does not mean I missed a payment. I just paid it at the end of April, and I didn't have a payment due yet. So it's due on the 1st, so you'll see a calculation, because I didn't make a payment in May, you'll see it on the June budget. The Amazon card, I don't know, I didn't even look up what I actually paid, but I put a lot of things on here. Now, some of it is not a true reflection of the new amount. So it went from 40.51 to 51.43. However, as an example, I paid for PD's medicine and his Fresh Pet and some things like that on here. That I'm going to be pulling from his fund and paying this back. So it will be reduced by that, which I think is $144. So there's that. Then there are like the GoDaddy. That was also charged to this card. That's $88.68. That's going to be pulled from my business sinking fund. It's going to go back to this card. These were just all things that sort of happened towards the end of the month, and I hadn't had an opportunity to do that yet. I've just been busy and got sidetracked and didn't do it. Same thing with bulk shopping. That went on this card. It's $133. It'll be put back. So it's not that it really went up that much. I mean, it did go up like $1,000, but it's probably more like $600. So there's that. Navy Federal, I don't remember what I put on this card, but it's going to be paid off. So you'll see it go back down. I just didn't do it in May. Whatever I put on there in May, I didn't pay for it yet. So you're getting like this true reflection of what the card balance is right now. PayPal is at $213.06. There's nothing on the Schools or Discover. And these are not like even all my cards. They're the ones with balances and possibly in the rotation. I have the Discover in the rotation because it says 0%. So if I'm going to charge something, I may charge it there. I did use Afterpay. I used Afterpay for cloth and paper and Planner Kate, so I owe $139.89. Then this loan, so this was good. This went down $13.71.14. So we had about $100 decrease there. Car went down to $23.80.54. Let me see if I have. I didn't. I think I do. Okay, so $2,380.54. I was looking for an eraser, but I don't see one. I like to write things in pencil until they are checked and double checked and triple checked, and I know that it is good. Okay, so now it's clearer. So all in all, $12,242.82. We went up $350, so we did not hit our goal. However, that's going to be the same goal for next month, so we're going to get scrappy and get into it. Last thing, or second to last thing, is savings. So for our savings this month, we did the Zero Out Savings Challenge. Total for the month was $28.95. 100 Envelope Savings Challenge, that was at the beginning of the month. That was a total of $506. Then the Baddies and Budgets 4 challenge, we did 0 on that one this month. Nothing was saved. The May challenge here, this was a total of $51. The Broke Black Girl was $90. Nothing for Saveopoly. And then the 26-week challenge was $60. So total saved was $770.95. However, I also had another $400 from Envy, and I had $34.28 in interest on one savings account. That went to fit the vacation fund, and then I had $8.71 on another savings account, and that went to my profit account. For the Q2 focus, I think the Roth and the solo 401k, I think I put 100 to each of those this month. I'm definitely, there's going to have to be something special happening for me to hit this 1,500. Still working towards the debt under 10K. Still working. We've hit 2 out of 3 months to get this PayPal paid off. It's a little bit over 200 left, but I think we can do that in June. And then I did hit this summer sesh box. That is available now, so if you want one, go grab it before it sells out. Okay, so that's where we're at on that. I need to look. I think it says taxes are due in June, but then I heard somebody say July, but I feel like it's June, which would have been on my Q2. It's like I just pay taxes. Taxes are just abhorrent. Okay, so let's look at goals. So Summer Planner Sesh Box, we hit that. PayPal, we hit that. Track expenses, we hit that. Venture 600, absolutely not. Amazon 585, absolutely not. Roth 500, nope. Saved 750, yes, we saved 770.95. And then if you add all the other things, it was a total of $1213.94. So we did really good saving. Solo 401k, we did not. I don't even think I hit 2K in SPC revenue, so no, we did not do that. We did not get the debt under 10K. We did pay the $750 for the car, so that is where we ended with our goals for May. That is my May budget. So we had some hits and misses, and we had some good things as well. June, we're going to rein in the spending. We're going to refocus back to our debt payoff and finish out Q2 strong. Let me know how your May budget went and if you were able to hit your goals. How did you do with spending? How did you do with debt payoff if you're paying off debt? How did you do with savings if you are actively saving? And then if you had any other things happen in the month, feel free to share those down below as well. Don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you back here next time. Bye.